Hey everybody, Rob back again with another video. So I kind of wanted to hit on this topic a little bit this morning because it kind of drives me banana sandwiches. So Anthony Daniel came out in an article and he basically said, I feel like C3PO kind of just been in the background of the sequel trilogy. He really didn't have much to do. And Anthony Daniels, to his credit, said, look, I understand. I'm not the main character. I've always sort of been like the background set piece. In the prequels, he was pretty much the same. He was actually used less in the prequels, I would say, than he is in the sequel trilogy. And since this article has been released, these Star Wars fans, and I use the term fans very loosely, started attacking Anthony Daniels. And I just want to talk about this again. And you guys know on the channel, I talk about this until I'm blue in the face, right? I don't see why people feel it's okay to attack actors, directors, producers. I don't understand why they feel it's okay for them to reach out and attack these people as if they're not people. It's one thing to get on the internet, to do a video, and to kind of let out some of your frustration of what you feel that something is not going the way you think it should go. If you don't like the sequel trilogy, it's okay with you to get on camera, write a blog, and say, look, I don't like this because of XYZ. If you don't like what Rian Johnson did in The Last Jedi, you have every right to get on here and say, I don't like this. I don't like what they did. Me personally, I think Last Jedi is just awful. I just don't like it. You have that right. But you give up that right when you start taking shit in your own hands and you start tweeting and direct messaging these actors and actresses as if they're not people, as if they're just characters. Like Kelly Marie Tran. It's okay if you don't like the Rose Tico character. Guess what, guys? I don't like the Rose Tico character, but never once did I feel like harassing Kelly Marie Tran and say, you suck, I wish you would die. If you don't like C3PO and you don't like C3PO and Anthony Daniels' comments in the article, that's fine. Don't start tweeting Anthony Daniels going, I wish you would die. This toxicity at some point has to stop. And I don't want old school Star Wars fans to blame new school Star Wars fans, and new school Star Wars fans blaming old Star Wars fans, because it doesn't make sense, because all of you guys are acting like children. Literally, all of you guys are acting like unaccountable children. You know what you guys have in common? You're Star Wars fans. Start acting like fans and stop attacking one another. This is not a civil war. It literally isn't. Leave the actors and directors alone. If you don't like Rian Johnson and you don't like The Last Jedi, fine. That's great. Guess what? I don't like the Transformers movies. I don't like Michael Bay. Never once did it ever occur to me to start attacking Michael Bay on Twitter. You know why? Because I got fucking common sense. Isn't that right, Mitty?
Please just leave me alone.
I just don't get it, and I don't understand why everybody's just pointing the finger when they should be pointing the finger at themselves. You got old school Star Wars fans pointing the fingers at the younger generation, and you got the younger generation pointing the fingers to the old school Star Wars fans when they are both acting like immature children. It is one thing if you dislike something and you want to rant about it and you want to do videos about it, that's great. Freedom of speech is a good thing. You give up your freedom of speech when you decide to attack and harass the actors, directors, producers. Star Wars has some of the most toxic fans in all of fandom. And it's just insane. It's crazy. It's insane. And it makes me embarrassed to be a Star Wars fan. Someone who finds the good in everything. It makes me embarrassed to be a Star Wars fan. But anyway, guys, I want to know what you guys think. Be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below. Until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.